What's up, YouTube? Primons Nation. What are we doing today, Emo Boy? That is quite the question. And we are about to get to that. I'm just having some weird issues with YouTube Vertical. Okay, are any of you guys, you guys who are watching on YouTube Shorts, you are watching on YouTube Shorts, correct? Is there anyone here on YouTube Shorts? That's the stream that I'm trying to fix right now. Or is it only horizontal? Yes? Okay. Yeah, I just gotta fix the chat. Oh, here we go. Okay, Shorts. Activate. I think we should be good. Okay. So, I can see everybody's chats now. Everybody in TikTok, YouTube Shorts vertical, and YouTube Shorts horizontal. Everybody's okay, right? We're all chilling. Dude, OBS was just being a pain today. Sorry, I was late by like 5 minutes. All good? How is everybody doing today? Sorry for the delay on that, but you know, now that we're here, I think we're gonna get right into this. So today we are gonna be oh, why did you change the chat like in the stream? Yes, you will notice the chat was changed a little bit in the live. That is mostly to accommodate, it should be easier to read if you're in any of the vertical lives. Now you can actually see kind of what's going on in the global chat. It was like, the thing is I can never see myself when I'm live, obviously. So when I looked back at like footage, I was like, that looks pretty like tiny. So it's significantly bigger now on vertical, and it's slightly, it should be about the same on like horizontal YouTube and everything. Yes, Antex Gaming, and yes, it's Litten. We are doing Coral today. Biggest question there is, what kind of Coral are we doing? Because there's a lot of Coral in Minecraft. We've got, this is, I believe, let's do a recap on our Coral real quick. So Coral is one of those blocks that my editor has already started on. So some of it's already done. The purple, or the bubble coral block is already done. Oh my gosh, that looks crazy with shaders. It's so bright. The brain coral block's already done. Obviously, there's no like height map or anything on here. And then it looks like okay, so he's already done like the fire coral. We're probably gonna start with what isn't done just to flesh this out better. And then we're gonna work our way back and finish or touch up the stuff, maybe even redo the ones that he did, these kind of placeholder textures. So for now, our coral options consist of, for what we could work on today, it consists of all these flat, dang, that's crazy. So there's the block, there's the coral itself, and then there's the fan, 3 different textures. And of course there's the dead version, but that's literally just like desaturated. I mean, maybe we'll make it less reflective or like less like wet looking, I guess. But other than that, it's just gonna be recolored stuff. So what color are you guys feeling? I'm thinking we're gonna start with the fans, because once we like figure out what the fan pattern is gonna look like, then we can pretty easily like translate that to the, or I guess this, yeah, the like actual coral. If we start with that, then we can just recreate the style on the block and on the fan. So if we're considering the 3 ones we could do, I'm thinking tube might be the most fun, honestly. I'm thinking tube, blue. It looks like you guys are saying blue. Feet texture when? Get out of here, Stitzy. Sticity. Can we do blue, please? On the suggested coral yesterday? Okay, I'm thinking blue, guys. Probably going to be as long as you were yesterday. Probably not. I have an appointment today at 8 p.m. So this might be a short stream. We might just do 1 coral today. Make the font less rounded, please. If you're talking about in the chat, that's something I can't really work on while I'm live, unless you guys just want to stare at me looking off screen for like 30 minutes. What's up, Hyper? Oh, elasticity, the menace already. That's what he does. Do a Minecraft texture. You're spot on, Pick that too. All in one stream. Yeah, you guys are crazy. I think we're doing blue. I think we're gonna do the tube coral. Let's pull up this texture. Is this anybody's first stream while I'm pulling this up? I'm just grabbing our vanilla coral texture so that we can start messing with it. Coral. Yep. First in here, Boas. Yes. Me. Oh, we got a lot of new people in here. Awesome. What's up, Nikolai? Good to see you. Been here since the brick short. That is quite a long time ago. I think with the brick short... Dude, I think the brick short was the first time I ever showed up in a video. Or I think I just did a... I think I just did a voiceover. I don't think I was like actually like put my face in it. That was quite a while ago. I wonder if any of you guys are following me from like back before I even showed up in videos. #1 spot making you feel unemployed, Scarfy. Well, I am the freaking king of unemployment. I Minecraft texture all day, so you're in the you're among friends. Nobody asked for other things. We're doing coral. Yes, Kraken. We gotta stay. We're staying focused today. So here I have our vanilla coral texture, and let me also my challenge for today, right? TikTok stream will not be killed. That is my challenge. I will make sure that TikTok doesn't die halfway through. Okay, let's center that. Prime encoder do you use for streaming? I think that NVEC, like the NVIDIA one. Okay, what is this? Tube coral? Let's look up what tube coral actually looks like. Let's get some inspo. Hashtag kill the TikTok stream. No, Sticity, no. We like the TikTok viewers. Dude, we have a lot, speaking of viewers, we have a lot of shorts viewers today. Unless that's like bugging out. Do we really have, yeah, we have like 120 people in shorts. That's kind of crazy. Usually we have more people in the horizontal one, I suppose. Okay, what type of coral is this? I keep forgetting. Tube coral. Okay, so this is, I suppose, what tube coral is. Let's pick one here that looks like it. How do you make your textures look so good and detailed? I always have no idea where to put what. The thing is, they don't look good and detailed. If you watch the streams, they start off horrid, and then we just slowly, like 1% better, 1% better. We finally get it to the usually satisfactory enough. Bad case of that yesterday with the saddle for anyone who got that. Hyper in the vertical chat. There will be no Pringles today, Gabriel. Put up French fries for the base. Green Pringle. No. No more green Pringles, guys. No more green Pringles. Okay, let's pick... Yo, this one looks kind of like that. I mean, it kind of just looks like tube, right? Like, I don't really know how crazy we can get with this. No more Pringles. Correct. Your new Stephania Step 6741. Welcome. Simple AF. Yeah. Let's I don't know, dude. Let's just start with some of these bigger like tubes here, because it look. What is this from a game? This is from Subnautica. So it for real, like there's basically no texture on this. It's kind of just it's for real just like a cube or a tube. Why did I say cube? Okay, guys, another challenge today. I'm trying to keep myself centered in the camera. So often I like lean forward like that. I look back at the footage and I'm like, dude, you guys can see like the top of my head. Add a pool noodle texture. Boat, you fell asleep? Well, you didn't miss much. We haven't started yet. Okay, let's get the top shape of these in. That sounds good. Let's do pixels. Also, I gotta just double, triple check that I'm recording. So, you know, we can make videos out of this and all of that. So if oh gosh, it's always so hard to do these shapes when the background is blue because the like selection tool is blue, you know? So that, I think that looks, how does that look? Looking all right. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. Thanks for the roses. I always forget what flag that is. Is that the Polish flag? Polish eagle cross. Make it bigger. We'll see. So then if I add our 26 pixel typical kind of stroke to this. Actually, wait, why am I doing this manually when I can just create a shape that has an outline already on it, you know? Let's see here. So am I like stupid? Okay, yeah, we go to shape. Poland mentioned. Thanks for the rose, Iman. Pixels, shape. Okay, this, there we go. The correct tool for doing this. And now we just need to make this kind of roughly the shape of our top of our tube here. And this will set the size of our tubes going forward. Let's see, that looks, maybe we can make it a little bit taller. Like that. How do I feel about that? Hello, Green Star. Okay, that seems pretty lined up. I think that looks pretty lined up. So let's make this no longer a shape and make it into a shape. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna use this for the other tops of the coral, because some of these are different sizes. Like this one's like that, you know, like smaller, but then we have a couple of these that are like all the same size. So at least we can keep them the same size. And then we're gonna have the coral up here. It's sort of, it almost looks like it's in an angle. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, it kind of looks like it's in an angle. So maybe, do we make it in an angle? I mean, and we'll still have it go straight down though. I think it could add some variation to otherwise pretty straightforward circles. You do a real angle. Thank you, Sticity. They look like eyes. For the left and right, they're just mirrored of each other. Yeah, I'll get this one right, and then I'll flip it for the left side. Something's like off about this. Does this need to be like distorted or something? This isn't not gonna be geometrically perfect, but I'm sure if you guys have seen me before, you know that imperfection is my specialty. Okay, that looks all right, I guess. Let's rasterize this. Bro just asked when I'm releasing the 16x16 version. Prime's normal textures. What mic do you use? I use the Rode Pod mic. USB version. It's kind of like the sequel. Okay, so let me see. Those are the pretty obvious like tubes here, but it looks like there's like one little nonchalant one down here, and then is there kind of one right there? I feel like there sort of is, like right there. You know what I'm saying? Are we missing any? Is that one actually at the top of a tube? No. Oh man, I gotta pop my back. Pod mic for the win. One of the best capsule for my, yeah. It is pretty awesome. Blue Takis have flat leaning tops. Don't make it look sloped. Nah, bro. You think so? Okay. Look at a real one. Yeah, we were just looking at some real ones. Let's see. Does that look better? I don't know. We'll just we'll leave it like that for now. Okay. We can start though with some of the less confusing ones of these. Like, let me actually separate these all into layers so we can focus on one tube at a time, guys. always focus on one tube at a time. And it's gonna be this one because it's big. Pool noodle. Yeah, these are gonna look kind of pool noodly. So we'll go straight down on this guy. And then, I mean, that's sort of our general shape here. And then we have this one. Same sort of deal, except that we can actually see the bottom of this guy, which means that we're gonna want to include that. See ya, leave it already, Blocky Beans. I love your hair. Thank you, Lucas. Onion. Nikolai, I think, bro, I don't know. Last time I left, the onion situation was well under control. Like, I don't know if that's, I don't know. We might be past the onion era. I think there's just too many new people who don't know what the onion's about. Okay, we're gonna need the same sort of thing here. What software do you use? I use Photoshop. Why are there so few viewers? I don't know. This is about what we usually have, about 100 per platform. Okay. Love your hair too, by the way. The color fade is nice. Thank you guys. Thank you. I only spent $1 trillion to get it done. Yeah, a lot of people ask me how I do my hair. I do not do this myself. And if you're not a stylist, I don't exactly recommend you try. It's kind of complicated. Onion will not be forgotten. Dude, the real ones will not forget the onion. Okay. Let me select. Oh, you're doing corals. How's it going? We just started. This is our first coral of the day. Might be the only coral of the day. I'm not really trying to do a massive, thanks for the rose, Spica. Not really trying to do a massive stream today. But yeah, we decided to start with the blue one. Use Pringles cans for tubes. Dude, we can't just keep using Pringle references. Okay, we can possibly... Okay, that's like weird. Let me straighten this out. Actually. Oh yeah, you like textures? Name every coral. Dude, I wonder if somebody like trapped me in a room, I wonder if I could name every Minecraft texture. Like low-key, probably not. I don't really know what I'm doing with this. I feel like I went a wrong direction. Okay, let's get some variation in here so that I can actually like tell what I'm looking at and this doesn't all just like merge together. Okay. We've got this one. Guys, enough with the Pringles. What's up, NSB? Hi, man. Watching you from work. Keep it up. What are you working on today? Trash Panda, with X's instead of vowels. I always wondered why they're called bubble coral, but they don't make bubble. The other one, it's the purple one that's the bubble coral, right? This is the tube coral. Okay, let's get that there, and then we'll do the dark, of course. This is looking very unnatural right now, honestly. But we still got a long way to go. It's early days in the stream, so we have a lot of time to fix this. At a Patreon level where the saddle is just a green Pringle, I'll do that. I'll make it like $100. Those are nuclear reactors. Use blue Takis as a reference. Vinny, you'll buy the green Pringle tier. Oh wait, are you making dead coral? No, this is I'm actually making the alive coral first. I'm just using like black and white colors right now just to like get the shape for it figured out. And then we're gonna go back through it and like actually make it look correct. And then we will desaturate it to make the you know, the coral. Okay, so this, I just want to look back at this texture here. This is weird because it kind of looks like it flips. Oh, that's wrong. Like if I were to do something like this and then flip it around for the bottom, put it there. And okay, I don't know. We're just sort of sketching things out right now. It's cut off rather than slanted. The outer coral should be really smooth. Yeah, we might be. I am considering the possibility of us tilting these, but for now, I'm just getting them in straight, and then we'll tweak them. Love your hair, bro. Thank you, Riley James. I gotta make that hair tutorial that everybody wants. Okay, so then this is our last major coral tube, which we can do, we just gotta get a curve for it. I'm probably just gonna do the same thing I just did on that last one, and again, we'll just tweak it like afterwards. Hi, just got here. What's going on? For anybody who's just popping in, I'm working on my resource pack. It's called Prime's HD Textures, where I take the vanilla textures and make them HD. You should see it like on the screen. And we're working on coral today. First time we've done any coral, it is the tube coral. Okay, I'm not going to use that. I'm actually going to use this one, this angle curve here to make the finished part of this. Put that there, and then we can, maybe we'll do this darker color. That's obviously messed up. There, okay, much better. Turn villagers into coral. You guys really genuinely have the best suggestions. Prime, how to get Prime, how do I get a 6.5 inch cylinder out of a Pringles tube? Just you might have to just cut the cylinder, Scarfy. Prime, could you perchance change the global chat back to normal? I could, but I can't do that right now. That's something I have to do when I'm not streaming. Do you guys on TikTok, do you guys prefer the old way the global chat was, like a lot smaller? I basically just made the text like the same size as the TikTok chat like text, so that it's like you can read it all easily. Global chat good, easier to read. Okay, well, Boat likes it. Aisa likes it. Hey, TikTok, you guys are really smelly. Yeah, I'd rather squint than only be on the screen for 1 second. Oh, you mean like... Oh, the fact that like the messages go away fast? Well, the thing is that it's normal on the YouTube stream. So if you're on TikTok and you're like, wow, my message only appears for 1 second, the people on the YouTube stream can see it for like the usual amount of time. If that makes you feel any better, but I don't know. I'll do a poll at the end or something, and we'll see. I'll change it back if you guys prefer it. So you're basically technically doing your first animal texture. That is a really good point. We are technically doing our first animal texture. Prime, I just got an ad for Yowie. Yeah, I think YouTube knows my follower base pretty well. Prime, does cutting the bushes around a tree make it look taller? Dude, what are these questions? Okay, how's this looking? Kind of weird. Animal? The fuck did I miss? The update where the real life they turned Coral into an animal. No, apparently Coral is an animal. Also, this is messed up. Who let me make this slanted, dude? That's not okay. Let's fix this. I'm putting an optical illusion around my tree. We've got a lot of tree owners in the chat today. What's the name? What's the term for like a tree person? Okay, that looks a little bit more lined up. Not really, I'm just kind of insane. There we go. Arborist. Handy Productions, you gonna leave YouTube and head over to TikTok? He's changing teams. Can we refer to the tree talkers as Groots? TikTok chat better? Remember to check out the SMP on Discord. Yes, guys, we do have an SMP on the Discord. So, if you want to, you know, play with everybody, that's the place to do it. Okay. Do we slant these tubes? I got to look back at tube coral here to see if we slant them, because like low key, I mean, the vanilla texture goes like straight up, but obviously this, we don't have to stick to a grid like the vanilla texture does. It looks like there's like some slight slanting to it, which we could do. I think slanting would probably be more accurate, you know, slanted or curved. So let's slant and curve these tubes, shall we? Is everybody so excited for these tubes to be slanted and curved? Let's do this. Okay, I guess we'll just go manually. This is gonna be edit, transform. Oh wait. Prime, if you put a tree inside the bottle and the tree grows, how to get it out without hurting the tree? You're gonna have to chop off the tree, bro. You might have to just grow a new tree. Okay, let's see what this looks like with some slight slant to it. I'm not gonna get too crazy, but are we feeling this or not? At first I thought, what the hell? But now that I saw the reference, I understand. You see the vision now? Yes, much better. Okay. 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 Coral. This shit is fire, bro. Either all straight. Well, they're all stranted. Theoretically, if the tube grows too big for the aquarium, what do you do? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Do whatever you want with your tube coral. So this is the dilemma, because right now we've sort of unintentionally made this look like it's like at an angle, like it has a perspective to it. It looks 3D. Problem is, this is a 2D thing. Like this has to connect to the ground. This is a sideways look at it. So I need to figure out how to get this to like connect to the ground. You know what I'm saying? You guys get the issue here a little bit? Oh, back to the corals. More coral. How does this connect to the ground? Is it just like, does it just come out of the ground? They all connect at a little point Tilt them all in together, make the bottom of all the tubes connect. Sprout from the center. Make it curve and go straight again. What's the Twitch? There is no Twitch. We're just on YouTube. Thank you for the $5, Main Blob. Do the texture packs become public when you're done or just personal use? It is a public texture pack. It's available right now. We're just adding new textures to it. But the pack itself is at 80% done. It's called Prime's HD Textures. I've got links in all of my bios, but otherwise you can just look it up, and it's on CurseForge and Modrinth for Java Edition. And on Patreon as well, depending on which version you want. You need to make a Let's Play with your texture pack on. At the end of yesterday's stream, we played a little bit with the pack on. Okay, maybe I'll feel a little bit better about this once we get some like actual colors in here. So like, oh my gosh, let me paint this. So we got like the lighter one up here, and then well, that goes there. And then we got the darker bits in here. We're gonna have to redo these shapes because Photoshop like messed them all up, as Photoshop loves to do. I think once we get the colors in here, we'll kind of be able to feel this out a little bit better. At least that's what I'm hoping. Maybe we... Maybe, what do we do? What do we do here? What do we do? I'm just gonna keep filling this out, and then I'll decide what to do. How about that? I'm thinking, though, I'm kind of thinking that we might just extend these all the way down and then maybe put like something over them, if that makes sense. Like something sort of covering the bottom. Is this the only texture you're doing for today? Probably. Probably. I'm not gonna get too crazy on today's stream. We went really long yesterday. We ended up playing just playing the game and hanging out. It was an awesome stream, but can't be doing that all the time. Are you done with the saddle? Yes. I will be recording a video pretty shortly and posting it. So if you missed yesterday's stream, or if you only saw part of it, you'll be able to watch the video that I put out on it. I just got to get around to doing that. I haven't made like normal videos in a while. I've just been kind of working and streaming. But what that means is now we have quite a bit of textures that we can make videos on. So maybe, yeah, like tomorrow I'm not going to stream. I'm not streaming tomorrow because I need to like get actual like script videos and do like actual like my normal videos, you know? Yeah. These corals are as straight as me. They're pretty straight, but like a little bit slanted, so. Are you gonna play Prime's HD World after this? Maybe. I'll see how I'm feeling. It honestly depends on how fast this goes. Like if in the next 5 seconds, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just locked in and suddenly became good at my job and textured all this coral, then I'll be like, okay, well, I still got some sort of energy left in me. Let's play some Prime's HD World. But if not, and this goes on for hours and I get really burnt out, then we probably won't. And that's just sort of the way it goes. Gabbo gonna need to do a live stream best of soon. I don't think I could put him through that. We already have so many hours of live streams. Like, I don't really know. And I don't have anybody like clipping me. So it's kind of a pain to turn the live streams into content. Cause it's like, what are you supposed to do? Like, I can't sit down and watch like 8 hours of me streaming to like make stuff out of, or pay Gabbo to do that. Cause that would be Gabbo abuse. Editor abuse. You clipped me? Okay, so this is kind of what I was thinking. Like, we extend these all the way down and then maybe we'll tweak it a bit. Hey, Prime, is there a coral tube at the bottom left, or am I going crazy? I don't think you're going crazy. I don't think you're going crazy. Like this, I think you might be right. I just, I think we'll kind of get down there. We'll get to it. I'm just sort of trying to figure this all out. So This is so weird. What I'm trying to do, you guys see how like slanted these corners are? That's what the dilemma I'm dealing with right now. Because like when we make the tubes extend straight down, this is obviously a whole lot straighter than like the vanilla like little thing right here. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, we could just chop it out, but like that obviously looks kind of weird. Alternatively, we could adjust the actual like tube angle to make it like line up a little bit better. That might be the best solution. Like that. Honestly, I think that might be it. Like, I don't really know what else we could possibly do here. Okay, I think this is all right for now. Then we have this. Prime, it looks like a pool noodle. I kind of agree, but I think that's sort of our point, because the real ones sort of look like a pool noodle. Also, like, if you look at actual tube coral, I'm trying to think of the actual texture for it, right? Because we could just keep it smooth, which won't be a big deal. It'll be pretty in style for the pack. But some of them have, like, ridges on them, or, like, they're kind of bumpy. So maybe we could, like... I don't know, like some sort of bumpiness to it. Maybe not this extreme, but oh my gosh, where's the... Oh, Photoshop, I hate you. Not that extreme, but you kind of know what I'm saying. I feel like the smooth will just fit the pack a lot better, you know? Prime HD Yowie texture pack when? Dude, my mic arm is like about to break. I gotta get a new mic arm. I also gotta make sure I'm not leaning out of frame. How does that coral look in game, by the way? We'll what, you want to see it in game? Let's check it out in game. Okay, so this, I mean, it's immediately just gonna die. This is about where we're at. We've got a lot of work to go, but as far... Stop it. I guess I could do, wait, what is it? Tick speed? Tick freeze? There, now it won't die. I was gonna sneeze. Look up tube corals online. Yeah, we were looking at them. Should make it 3D. Yeah, maybe for another. Well, yeah, it needs more detail. NSV. We're just getting started. Oh my gosh, kicking my camera. I can't have a stream without kicking the camera at least one time. Okay, guys, we're just looking at the shape here. Okay, don't tweak too hard about the details because we haven't even gotten started yet. But like, it's not horrible. Audio delay is insane. Is the audio delayed on YouTube? I don't really know what would be causing that. It would look cooler with the bumps. Should I just like, I don't know. The bumps would be like, something like that. I'm literally, this is not the version that I'd use, but I'm just doing this to like, get an idea of it. I think the sound delay is from the tick speed, or like the game audio delay. I've heard that delay is pretty bad. Okay, like is that kind of what you guys are talking about? Do you think that would be better than having it be perfectly smooth? Yes. Boat is the final voice on all of this, as always. Operation Bump the Coral. Kind of cooking there, rounded bumps. Yeah, no, this is okay, obviously there's only like 2 of the things here are actually bumped, but what do we prefer, the bump or the smooth? And no, I'm not doing a poll. sec, guys. Bump, 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 bump. There's a huge game. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know how to fix that. Here, I'll make it easy for you guys. Okay. Okay, game sound. Yeah, game sounds are now deleted, so. Guys, you can't just be saying do something in between. Do a mix to every question. I feel like anytime I answer a question, there's people being like, oh, just do a mix. Like, what does that even mean? A mix of bump, a mix of smooth? I'll be like, should it be red or should it be blue? And then somebody's always like, as the intellectual here, I suggest we do a mix of the two. And it's like, bro, red or blue? Like, what do you mean? Make an opinion on it. You started a poll. Okay, let's check what the poll is. Bump. Okay, 2 votes. Hi, Tyler. Okay, let's potentially go back to bumps on this. Let me think. What I'm trying to check here is the accuracy of having these slanted ones. Like, do all of them end sort of flat at the top, or do they get kind of slanted? This one's all flat. This one's all flat. Like, I don't really know how accurate that is. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Damn, we can't do shit on YouTube. Not even a poll. I gotta like give you guys abilities. I don't know. On your next stream, you should do wheat. Slant is more about angle and perspective. Okay, we're gonna move on. So if I let me see here. Would the tops remain? Where the heck did my window go? I don't know. What would I do? How would I do this? Maybe we just kind of got to go back to, because we can have it be kind of chunky. The thing is, this stuff, when I slanted this stuff, it made it like, messed up the pixels. So like I kind of was planning on redoing like the actual shapes anyway. So let's just get some new shapes in here. So we can smooth this out, and then we can figure out if we want to make them bumpy or not. Okay, so this, always weird when the background is blue because you can't even really see what I'm doing. Oh my God, you really can't see what I'm doing. Let's turn down the opacity. There we go. Okay, so I'm just trying to recreate our shape here, and then this is what I'm gonna use to make sure all these circles are at the right angle without like doing the weird flip and twist maneuver that Photoshop hates and will mess up all the angles. Okay, so here we have, let's put an overlay here so I can actually see the color, because oh my gosh, I feel like I'm blind right now. We'll make it look purple temporarily. Okay, so if that is our shape, I mean, that looks just weird, dude. Maybe we should go back to the initial shape. Okay, let me do that. Okay. And then this shape is going to be copied around to all of our other ones, right? But this time we're actually going to tilt it before we do the inside bits so that it's actually like lined up correctly. Like this one's going to be smaller and rotated. Actually, we won't rotate it yet. All right, so there, yeah, that's about maybe a little bit smaller for this guy. And then we also have this one down here. And, oh yeah, we got this one down here. I forgot about this one. Okay, is that all the tubes that I can make out right now? Yes. So then these are what we're gonna tilt to sort of face the center a bit. We're not curving it. See a lot of people talking about curving it, and I don't want to curve it. The curve army, dude, for real. Like, I don't know, I think there might be a lot of people who have never been to one of these streams because, like, you don't realize that a lot of the details that you think are going to make a massive difference make no difference at all, because once you look in game, you know, it's like 1 pixel. Okay, so we've got, that looks a little bit better. Then we can straighten these out. If I rasterize this, we have our angles here. And then I'm gonna draw the outline, and then we're gonna go back and see if we wanna like make it bumpy. So like this goes like that. And I'm making it line up with the angle of the pixels, kind of, sort of. One pixel is the most important pixel. Dude, I'll have people tripping over a single pixel on a texture. It's kind of crazy. This kind of is not right. I never realized how much work this was. Yep, it takes a while. A little bit longer on stream because I think people can be a little bit picky. If I'm by myself, I'll usually just knock it out. But it's okay. You started this pack around 2021, right? I think I started it 2020. But I was in college at the time, so I couldn't work on it full time. And then I went into working on it full time when I graduated about 2 years ago. I've been gone for 30 minutes and this is all you did? Bro, don't blame me. Blame the chat. It's been worse than usual today. Hashtag curve the coral. Oh my gosh, you guys. You bunch of coral curvers. Bro says the vanilla texture is curved though, like it's not 2 pixels. That's another funny thing. I think when people are like, oh, well, the vanilla texture is clearly this. And it's like, dude, we're looking at the same 5 pixels. It isn't actually anything. It's pixels. Like, we can make it be whatever we want. Let's get that. Oh gosh, that's wrong. Don't make perfect tubes, bro. It's not gonna look good. Dude, my fan base legitimately watches these streams with their ears covered and their eyes closed, I swear. This is just the shape that we're doing right now. And then we'll go and add texture. Just do what your heart desires. You know what? Thank you, Nikolai. Thank you. I am gonna do what my heart desires. Yes, I am planning to do mobs. Y'all arguing about coral curves, me adding merch to my website. See, Grace Joyart is locked in right now. Some of you guys are locked out, looking through the car window and looking at your keys on the seat. It's kind of a little bit too curved. Kind of want it to be a little bit straighter than that. Maybe there. Okay, looks all right. I love your textures. They're so creative. Thank you, Martin Rod. Y'all arguing like you're gonna buy the resource pack. Dude, for real. Not even that. How? I would love to know. Please tell me, everyone, when the last time you built anything with blue coral was. Just let me know. I'm sure you have a ton of things that you've built with blue coral, and that's why you're so passionate about it. Never. Today? Shut up. No, you did not. 1,000 years ago. Bro, my house is made of blue coral. Are you, by any chance, a coral polyp yourself living in a giant coral? I dream about the coral. I bet you do, Boat. I bet you do. Some of us play to stare at items. I don't think anyone can beat me at how long I've been staring at Minecraft items. I've made a whole career out of it. Every day for TNT dupers, is coral like actually part of the TNT duping process? I didn't know that. Literally the most used item in the game. This is a little bit too slanted. Why the eyeliner? Tamag, my friend, Tamag. Curve army, keep fighting. The battle of the curve is over. It was over before it began. Okay, that's, you know, a little, that's definitely something. I feel like this maybe should be kind of straighter. No, wait, we need the coral there. That's why that part looks like weird and empty. Cause we can do a, what is it, one right there, it looks like. They are literally not curved in the real life pictures, is what's crazy. Also, you guys do realize the pack is kind of like cartoony. So some shapes like aren't gonna look good. They aren't gonna look good if we put them in the pack, you know? It also has to match with the rest of the pack as well. What do you use to stream? I use OBS. I don't know, but this don't look like coral. It's almost because we're not like we're literally just starting with it. Okay, let's get this here. This final sort of shape. And then we'll have our basic shapes in. When do you stream usually? 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most days. I'm not streaming tomorrow though. I'm going to be recording videos, but usually, yeah, that's about when I stream. Literally just starting? Yeah, well that doesn't, just because we've been streaming for an hour, clearly doesn't mean we've gotten a whole lot done. Also, yeah, these textures usually take me like multiple hours, so yeah, we are just getting started. I want to make this more straight. That looks a little bit better. Oh, we gotta get a different shade in here so it doesn't like weirdly overlap. I love the gray pencils. Glad somebody appreciates it. Oh, for the multi-platform chat, I use what's it called? Social Stream Ninja. What textures still haven't you made except blue coral? Everything except blue coral, actually. Okay. So we have our basic sort of corals here. Boom, 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 boom. These are the shapes. Now this is where we're gonna decide how chunky this is gonna be. Because now that we have actually proper circles, we can make it kind of chunky. If that's what we decide we want to do. Because I believe this pretty much covers the majority of this shape. I mean, we have some stuff down there. I think that's gonna be another coral piece. I definitely think so. Yeah, one right there, and then maybe one right there. I think that will look good. I'll put that in right now, actually. Looks better than before and better than the curves. Looks amazing. Thank you, Hyper Hasty. Only person with only opinion I'm gonna listen to today. That's what I said. Yeah, you pointed that out, didn't you? Earlier. I think that's why I remembered it, is because you pointed it out. Okay, so none of that. Prime, there's something in between the two tallest tubes on the right side. It looks odd. We could put another one in there. I think we could put another one in there. We'll get back around to that. I just gotta get the basic like ones in right now. This one's kind of like at the bottom of the whole coral thing here. Okay, there we go. Let me rasterize that, and that will allow us to make our little thingies here. And then Prime, that'd be nice to have the VODs on the channel. I want to watch the previous ones and we can't. I was just going through them today. I will put them up. We will get the VODs on there. Do not worry. You're a little head about that. Yeah. I really just want it to be color time. Patience, Kraken. It'll almost be color time. Okay. So let's get this in there. Okay, there we go. We've got our basic ones. Then we're also, I think we're going to put another one up here for sure. Whoever pointed that out, you're kind of tapped in. Yeah, we need one there. I'm a time traveler, and if you don't curve it, the Earth will explode. At this point, I'll take the Earth exploding. Maybe make some thicker, not trying to be weird. Okay, so biggest dilemma here is, are we going to make these straight or kind of chunky? So this is sort of what I was thinking as far as making them, that's a bit much. I think we'll make them straight for now. Let's just get to coloring. Let's just get to coloring. Somebody pointed out that it's not color time, and I think we should just get into coloring. We'll add some details to this as we go, because a lot of people's problems in the chat will be remedied by us actually working on the texture. People are kind of losing their minds, for real. Oop. I'm using Photoshop for people asking. This is not a website. Is this the same color as this? I can't really tell. Is this two? Okay, yeah, that is 2 shades blue. So we'll do that, and then we'll just, for now, put a thing across. Okay, and then we've got this darker color up here, and then we've got a little bit of some variation here, which I'll do with highlight. And again, even though people will not listen to what I'm saying right now, and they'll ask this question in 5 seconds, but I'm just getting the basic shapes down, and we'll add details later. Okay. So this one, dark there, light here. Tube coral here, this is offensive. Why are the shapes so weird, and why are there no details? What do you even, like, some of your guys' brains don't work, I'm pretty sure. Would you believe me if I told you we haven't added the details yet? It's like walking onto a construction site and being like, wait, where's the house though? It's like, do you know what we're doing here? Details when, bro? Embrace the stupidity. I actually don't have a brain. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry you don't have a brain. I'll texture you one. Okay, so we're getting some basic sort of colors in here. Now we do got to start adding some texture, some details, if you will. Some of you are gonna be happy about that. And it looked like it was kind of like it for real looked like a pool noodle. Like people have been saying pool noodle, but it like for real looked like a pool noodle. So we might just add some like chunkiness to it. And then maybe the chunkiness will carry over to the sides. I'm just gonna do kind of a test here to see how this looks. And I know some of you guys are gonna suggest that we do smooth instead of angular, but it's gonna look better at a distance this way. Okay, so I mean, this is basically our shape here. And then we have to decide if we're gonna make the edges. The best source of reference for nature is just making stuff up in Adobe Photoshop. You're correct. Actual high IQ answer right there. Okay, when I was experimenting with the angles before, it was a little bit much. So if we like turn it down a bit, like this, I think it looks like slightly better. Bro, why are you doing details yet? It's still too early. I'm gonna, next stream, there's no chat. You guys are about to lose chat privileges. Why no chat, bro? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Wait, are you texturing the blue coral, Nikolai? Shut up. Bro's been watching the whole stream with his eyes closed. Okay, and then maybe we make this part a little bit jaggedy too. For the actual, like something like this. Just a messed up thing. And then I think we clearly need to do it here as well. Actually, wait. Like that. And the highlight goes there. And then this is where we get the highlight over here. Well, I just kind of deleted what I just did, but it's okay. We'll put it all back. And yeah, we just gotta fix this sitch with the lighting on this guy. And something about that looks off, but it's whatever. It's whatever. We won't stress about it all that much. Oh wait, thank you for the I just missed a donation. Thank you for the $5, main blob. I would read what you said, but it was just a thumbs up. Well, I appreciate the thumbs up. Prime's in his prime. This is getting into alien plant life. Dude, I feel like coral is kind of as close to alien plant life as like exists, you know what I'm saying? Why is everyone complaining, man? That's just how it is. That's just how it is around here. Okay, maybe I could do a little highlighty thing there. Thanks for the rose, Arthur HOXA. HA. Should I keep my subscription? It renews tomorrow. What do you mean, your Prime's HE Textures subscription? Because the answer is keep that forever. Okay, let's get some more. Bro, I'm really loving how it's turning out. Delete everything. That looks insane. Like in a good way or what? Restart. Bro just said wrap it up. YouTube are the ops, we don't talk to them? No guys, you have to get along together, okay? YouTube chat and TikTok chat. I think TikTok usually, it's about 50-50 right now, but TikTok usually, what is it? Outnumbers you guys. So let's do our same little jaggedy we did before. Prime texture's looking good. Thank you, Kraken. TikTok is more brain rotted. Sky Artem, the program is Photoshop. Can we be nice to Prime? That's not possible. That's not possible. I don't have a fan base, I have a hate base. It's kind of weird. Oh, I forgot. I know why this is weird, because I forgot to like make it angular. Someone said, I feel like this whole texture could be called Prime Slimy Crime. Bro, what does that mean? I would be your entire fan base if you want. Dude, if I got nobody, I got the block 5K. Prime, has anyone ever told you you're handsome? No. I'm just kidding. People say a little more than that in my Instagram DMs usually. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I wanted to get that weird. It's all right. It's all right. You're handsome, Prime. Thank you. That one Frog72. This chat is definitely rage baiting. Dude, it's every stream. It's every stream. Prime Slippery. I'm not even reading that. Read the Insta DMs, bro. Dude, I should make we'll do a stream where I just go through my DM like requests I've gotten. That'd be crazy. How many times do you think you've said the word gnome in your life? Probably minimally. I don't like maybe like 10. We are handsome, bro. On God, on God. You're right, the Oz. If you are a Prime's HD texture user, I can guarantee that you're handsome. We mog every other pack fan base. Will these be edible? Yes. Thank you for the cookie, Leo. Best pool noodles I've seen. Thank you, thank you. Are you the guy that makes the 3D textures? Yes, I am. Yo, bro, it's crazy how we created this banger mod, right? Dude, you got streaming. You guys don't even provide help in making the texture. You make it more difficult to texture. But I still love being live. Okay. More of this. More of this. More of this. How come I can't be handsome because I'm on Bedrock? This is an outrage. I know, bro. I know. I actually started working on a Bedrock port of the pack, and it was going along pretty well. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult to port it over. So it was taking up a whole lot of time. Like for like a week, I wasn't posting videos or anything because I was just working on the port. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this off and do this later. And then like I low-key never got back to it. But I know a lot of our people are on Bedrock. Problem is I can't put it on the marketplace right now. So it would just be like Windows 10 Bedrock. I'm gonna remove these little spikes. I don't really know what I was thinking up here. It would just be like Windows 10 Bedrock and like mobile. But I think there still is, even with that being the case, I still think there's enough people that are interested about it being on Bedrock. When is your birthday, Prime? February 2nd, 2001. The hole's too big. I'm sorry the hole is too big for you, Mini Epic. I'm sorry. I like the spikes. Put them back, please. Maybe we will. Unk. Yeah, I know. I know. ...2001, not really a lucky year to be born in. Yeah. There's ways to get texture packs on console without the marketplace. Interesting. I actually didn't know that. If that's truly possible, it might motivate me to finish this faster. Or the Bedrock port. Because yeah, the biggest issue is a lot of the people who are asking about a Bedrock port, really what they're asking is that they want it on marketplace, and that's not going to happen. So like, I could put in a ton of work into porting it and then be like, okay, it's on, what is it? What's that website everybody uses for Pocket Edition? PEDL or something? And people be like, oh no, that's not what we meant. Are you doing the coral this live? Just this blue coral, I think. Unless something drastic happens, I think this is probably all we're gonna do this live. Pocket Edition still exists. I don't think it's called that anymore, but gotta go, Prime. Good luck with the chat. Thank you, Kraken. I'll have one last person on my team. Bro, Chacho, when are you making the barrier block? Dude, you guys, like, barrier block's already done. So many of you guys keep bringing up the barrier block. Wait, why can't I see this? Isn't it supposed to show when I pull up the... Oh, because I have ticks. Look, barrier block's done. I don't know. It's such an odd texture that I get so many requests on. I don't really know what people expected for the barrier block. Prime will finish the pack in 2100. Guys, I think this is not horrible. I don't think this is horrible. LARPing Prime's HD textures is crazy. Dude, we have some LARPers in the community for sure. The worst is when people are like, oh my gosh, when is the pack like gonna be done? And it's like, dude, if you've ever actually downloaded the pack in your life, you'd know that like it's basically done. Like there are very few textures that aren't done yet. Talking about some when it's gonna be done, bruh. Yeah, I textured the air block. Raw iron. Shh, boat, don't bring that up. Save that file and check it in game, please, because here it looks incredible. You guys want to see this in game? We'll just do a quick progress update. Okay, I gotta tick freeze this again because, or else the tube coral will just immediately die. What's funny is that when I haven't refreshed the textures, it still has the old one loaded in. So this is when we were testing like that shape. Okay, so let's see what progress we've made. Okay. It's actually kind of weird looking because like it isn't really done yet, but how are we feeling so far about this? Yeah, this looks bizarre because it's like literally like half textured. Maybe I'll just angle the camera to be like the top part. Why is the coral half dead? Because we're not done with it yet. It is not finished, no. Okay, dude. Bro lost this budget midway through, yeah. Somebody unsubscribed from my Patreon halfway through. Okay. Prime, when are you gonna add details? Ban that guy. Ban that guy. I mean, you know what, dude? Ban practically everyone in the chat today. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Slash ban all. Yeah, do especially ban NSV. Hey Primal, you removed the details from the coral? Yeah guys, so actually my plan here is to texture this and then delete all the details. And then restart over and then do that again and restart over and then do that again. And then 5 hours later, we'll actually finish it in tomorrow's stream. And then I'm actually gonna delete the entire pack and then release a texture pack called Prime's Awesome Textures, which will be like one of those old photorealistic packs where I just take pictures of everything and then nobody will buy it and I'll end up homeless. That's actually the plan, by the way. Prime's 16 by 16 textures. Prime's HD untexturing. Prime 1x1 is crazy. Okay, yeah, I just realized a little bit of a weird part of this is that I like didn't smooth or didn't angle out like the tops of some of these. Ooh. Does anyone else like that difference, bro? I feel like that really took things up a notch. Prime's Penniless Pantaloons. Looking good so far. Looks like poop. Thank you, NSB Gamer. I love my mods. It ascended. LTN coral to CL coral. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting texture. Yo, are you gonna give me credits since I was positive in the chat? Yes, I give you credits. Someone's left ballsack for being positive. Thank you, someone's left ballsack. TS is my intestines. What are you eating, bro? It looks like a cracked chip I'd find in a Ruffles bag. Guys, trust the process. He's working on it. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you. Every stream, it's the same thing. People are like, oh my gosh, this looks like poop. Why am I even watching this stream? And then by the end of the stream, it's awesome and swag. I should be doing homework. What's your homework today, mini epic? Blue Takis, I like Ruffles. Trust the process, you tweakers. Exactly, Sava. Exactly. Texture the Jenny mod Prime, please, bro. I think Jenny mod got shut down, actually, if I'm correct. It was, I know, because the creator of the Jenny mod was one of the few people that is above me on Minecraft Patreon right now. And I was like, bro, that sucks. I'm getting like mocked by the freaking Jenny mod. But then I think Mojang shut them down. It's like watching the Mona Lisa be painted. Dude, it's like watching the Mona Lisa being like torn apart. I'm glad the Jenny comments are from TikTok. We're safe here, yeah. You're sub to Jenny Mod. I should be sleeping, but this is so satisfying to watch. I'm glad somebody here is enjoying this stream. Let me you have a math test tomorrow that determines whether you graduate or not, Litton? Oh my gosh. Dude, I was thinking the other day, like, I legit, I mean, I feel like everyone says this, but like, I legit don't remember anything that I learned in school. I mean, like, obviously I remember some stuff, but there's just so much that I, like, just do not remember. Galaxy equals delete the whole pack and make HD Terraria textures. Dude, back in the day, I legitimately considered making a Terraria resource pack. Big problem with that, though. There are so many textures in Terraria. That's why basically no Terraria texture packs exist, because there are like there's thousands of Minecraft textures. Terraria, there's like 20 textures per block, because they can be like different shapes, you know? Would you make Terraria texture pack if someone gifted you a universe? I don't even know how much, like, I don't really even know how much TikTok gifts are. As a person who campaigned for curvy coral, I officially disagree with me from 20 minutes ago. Straight coral rules. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. We are all evolving right now. Your camera quality is amazing, not gonna lie. Yeah, I have a DSLR camera. It's pretty expensive. Actually, I have such like overkill equipment. Like, if you want to get into making videos and stuff, you can start with a webcam and like a shitty mic. I just have a lot of stuff. Okay, so we have a bit of like darkness here that I'm gonna put on the back. Prime, will you still buy me Minecraft? Litton, do you not own Minecraft? You've been to every stream. Would you delete everything for Rose Nebula 15K? What is that, Rose Nebula? Have you made any other mods? I've made some stuff in my day. But then this one really started to pop off, so now this is just sort of my full-time thing. I haven't worked on anything else in a while. I have a Unity game in my Discord if you guys want to play that. I've been low-key thinking about getting back into working on game dev. Especially with Roblox. I know I talked about that in another stream. I think I'm going to start making Roblox content, especially once like we get close to finishing this. Because that's actually what I got my degree in. I got my degree in game dev. I was a programmer, which is funny now that I'm doing like art full time. What genre of Roblox game? I'm not sure. It would definitely not be like just total like brain rot, but nothing like too crazy too. Guys, do I save TikTok right now? Do I save the TikTok stream? I actually didn't miss it this time. The freaking TikTok QTE. Save us. I would never play Minecraft again after making a whole texture pack, to be honest, dude. I would not blame you. Okay, we'll save. We'll save. There you go. TikTok's still alive. Don't worry, guys. I got you. It wouldn't be the same without TikTok. Prime, do you even play Minecraft or just make textures for it? Every like year or so, I'll be like, you know what? I should actually play Minecraft. But the thing is, it's been my job for so long that like when I play it, I just feel like I'm working. And I've also just, dude, like as a kid and stuff, I've played so much Minecraft that it's like I've played enough Minecraft for my whole like life. Like I can't really, I I don't know. I mean, we started a world yesterday. That was kind of fun. I think it's different when you're live, though. It's a little bit different than playing by yourself. W edge case. Edge case is a W. Why are we saying that, though? Hi, edge case. Is edge case here? Why are we talking about edge case? Somebody's from Edge Case Labs? They're in the chat. Edge case, are you in here? I'm trying to scroll through chat. Chat's moving too fast. I can't really look. Oh, hey, Edge case. Good to see you in the stream. I know you've been streaming a lot lately, and I've missed all of them. I feel bad. I want to come check it out next time. I don't know if you have any sort of schedule. I've been doing 4 p.m. Eastern time, trying to stick to that most days. Prime, if you're going to make a texture pack, you also have to do the textures for the April Fool's update and all snapshots. No, that is not true. Oh, you're live right now. We're like co-live? Am I getting, I'm getting rated by Edge Case. Dude, that's good. We gotta like collab. Can you change the music? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure like what's probably best to have as our like background music. I've low-key just been throwing stuff on. Join Edge Case stream. Let me pull up Edge. You're probably on Twitch, right? I gotta find Edge Case on here.
Youngblood, I really appreciate it. See,
here we are.
Blame Sanzi. Exactly. I really appreciate it. I don't mean to miss it.
Audio is probably gonna be like.
Did they hear it or no?
Doubled now.
No, they didn't hear it.
They didn't hear it either.
What's up, guys? Okay, wait. Probably gotta mute this, huh? Edge Case Prime collab. That is the collab of the century right there. Okay, back to this coral. Back to this coral. Please play some Nautica music. That would probably be pretty in theme, right? Edging Prime? Yeah, we're not calling it that. Hello, Edgecase. I have no idea who you are. Yeah, guys, Edgecase is the creator who's been painting the Minecraft textures. You guys should give her a follow on pretty much all platforms, I believe. Should put on Minecraft music? Yeah, maybe we could do that. Okay, wait, I see.
We're still watching frame mats. Okay.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah, lock back in, guys. It's time to lock back in. What's up? Dude, what is up with this shape? Who's been letting me do this? Can't wait to get all the pipe coral. You've been spent ages retexturing and dry it out. Dude, that's... I hate you. Okay, something's wrong with this. Shape looks good. Okay. That's good. How do I do this? Why is the shape giving me so much problems? Okay, that looks better. I like that. Prime is so divine, he makes the room shine. He doesn't want to be mine because he makes the coral tube straight like a line. You guys might genuinely be losing your minds. Prime, I have an idea. How about when you need to do something, you do a spin wheel? What do you mean? What is that? What are you suggesting? Let's do this. Please do Elytra next, Prime. I will sell my soul. We do have a Elytra texture currently in, but it's it was made by my editor Gabo, so we'll probably remake it at some point. What time is it? It's almost 6. Okay, we're still making good time. I mean, when you have to decide something, yeah. I mean, that we'd be leaving it up to pure luck. That'd be kind of crazy. Guys, we had a rough start, okay? If any of you guys have been in the stream, we had a rough start. But, like always, I'm kind of liking how this is coming together. Do you guys agree? Eyeliner making the eyes pop. Yeah, dude, as soon as I started wearing eyeliner, like, I actually just have to wear it all the time. I'll get so used to looking at myself without eyeliner or with eyeliner on that, like, when I don't put it on, like maybe I haven't been recording or something, I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, dude, who am I? Why do I look so like tired and weird? Yes, bro, it looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you. You look like Naoya. Dude, I've gotten so many people say I look like this character. I gotta look this up. What is it? Naoya? Naoya. Okay, so it's because of the hair, right? Is this the right character? You look like my mom. I am your mom, Trash Panda. Okay, Brian, let's get you muted right quick. Oh, Boat already got it. Naoya, if he was loved as a child, you don't look like Naoya. Looking like Naoya is an insult. Who do I look like then? Dude, people say I look like, what's his name? The political commentator. I can't remember his name, dude. Oh, Naoya. Dude, what is that guy? He's like on TikTok Live. He's like a liberal, like, creator. Dean Withers. Yes, dude. People say I look like Dean Withers. Okay. Let's get more of our color in here. We're moving along. Dude, I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'm gonna have to look back and rewatch Edge Case's stream because it took me a minute to catch on to what was going on. Prime, please texture Dean Withers. Dude, I feel like I am a textured version of Dean Withers. Genuinely, this is peak. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're making our way down. This is looking corally. Dude, this is looking corally. I can't believe some of you guys were not trusting the process. Acting like I'm not the LeBron of texture pack creators. Please texture trial available. Are you talking about the blue thing? The diamond thing? Hey Prime, you look a lot like Prime Loki. I don't think so, bro. What are you making next live? I'm really not sure. Prime, you're goated as well as the pack. Thank you, Sava. Edge Case is still watching. I was trying to tap into her stream and then we were getting like audio duplication, so I didn't want to hang in there too much. Are you the Prime energy drink? Maybe I should make an energy drink and name it Prime. That would be a great idea. That's never done before. What is the blue thing? Yes, still here, Edge Case. Glad you're still here. I want to make a mod, but I don't know how Prime is Prime. Smooth it? Dude, it is too late for those kind of suggestions. You could have been on the smooth team. I was defending smooth by myself like 2 hours ago, and everybody was attacking me, and I got cyberbullied into making it not smooth. Where were you then? We wanted curvy. The curvy was false. Prime, save the Ender Dragon for last. It's symbolic. That's kind of a good idea. Okay. Dude, I don't know. I've just been yapping to chat, not really talking about what I'm doing because pretty clearly it's pretty obvious what we're doing. But yeah, we got like a couple tubes left, and then there's some like pixelation I think we're gonna need to go over, some slight like details, but otherwise we're getting pretty close. Are you making another coral next? Probably not. I'm not. I don't think so. Cause after this we still got to do the like normals for this. Although since it's like one of those 2D type of models, I'm not sure how crazy the normals are gonna be. You know? Okay. Moving down. We are really getting close here. I'm lucky you get to join another stream. What other streams have you been in, 1B? Are the corals all gonna be the same but different colors? I might do similar techniques so they look like, you know, unified, but they will be different, you know. They will be different. Latest one before this? First stream, by the way, now I won't miss a single one. Glad you're gonna be in every future stream. Someone's love ball sack. The coral looks chewy. I feel like a lot of the textures in my pack look edible. Looks great. When are we starting on the details? Ban that guy. Turn off face cam. It's scaring me. Okay. I'm just gonna turn off the whole stream. When are we adding color? Dude, I'm about to stop reading chat. Even my own mods. No, stop. I'm only watching his face. Guys, you either get no face cam or I'm making the entire stream my face cam. No in between. Don't end stream. I just got here. We still got a little bit more stuff to do. Don't worry. When are we making it good? This guy just says, when are we making it good? Prime, when will you add detail fit? Dude, I can't with you guys. I can't. Okay, that one goes there. All right, one last tube, and then we'll just tweak some other stuff, you know? I'm not even reading that, Oz. I'm not even gonna read that one. You don't even get that one read, okay? Prime, Bro, my mod says I'm trying to sleep. Please be quiet. That's not even the right blue. No, he can't leave the stream. Prime my fish drowned today. Jump scare warning on the top of the screen? Next stream you should make your Minecraft character. A lot of people have suggested that I make like an HD version of my skin. Thing is, that's not really possible. I mean, Minecraft can't really do that, but there are like mods that allow you to do that, right? Also mute it so we can concentrate on his face cam. Prime, this is your next door neighbor. Could you turn it down? I'm trying to sleep. Next stream making OnlyFans. I don't know if Prime likes or hates these comments. No, dude, every stream is Prime versus my fan base. My hate base. Prime, why are you copying me? What does that even mean? Are you making lapis lazuli? First time being here, I'd like it more if the thing at the top wasn't here. Okay, so this is gonna be that darker color, right? I think. Yeah. I mean, we can add a little bit more in there. Okay. Thank you, XZ Animate Stuff. What are we missing? I don't think we're missing much here. Like, oh, this needs to be kind of messed up a bit. Like that. Is this, dude, my playlist ended and it started playing like Spotify recommended music. We are definitely getting copyright striked. Please do a face reveal. Bro, wait until you see the top of the screen. Just wait, dude. Just wait until you see the top of the screen. Play Among Us rap. I'm putting on Tiki Tiki Funk, guys. If you complain about the music one more time, I'm putting on Tiki Tiki Funk. Can't believe a goblin could make such nice art. No fuck. Do Minecraft rap? Should I just rap over my lives? What if I just became a rapper, guys? Would you support that? If I said I'm done with Minecraft, I'm gonna create a Prime mods on SoundCloud. Prime is AI. Okay, this, so basically, I mean, I'm just cleaning up some like colors down here because there's a couple of pixels, especially at the bottom. So I mean, this easily could have been another 2. I feel like it might be a little bit too late though to do that. I mean, so more blue up here. When you switch to the default texture, I keep seeing a middle finger. Yeah, kind of does look like that. Okay, I think we've gotten like, oh, I mean, there's like some like right there. Maybe I'll do boop, 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 boop. Wait, maybe more like this. Okay, is this better? Is this good? Is this good? I think it's good. I mean, colors are really messed up here. I don't know what I was thinking with some of these. Like, this needs to go like that. I'm Prime, I drink Prime, and I am in my prime, Prime odds. Hashtag this is good. I think hashtag is good. I think every color is accounted for here. I don't think we're messing up any pixels. Unless you guys can see anything that I'm not. Oh, this color is wrong. Oop, there we go. Guys, I think we're done. Like, I think we're done. Chat is slowly devolving. Dude, no, chat today is something else. This might be the worst chat we've had on any stream. Okay, let's check this out in game. More importantly. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay. How are we feeling, guys? Should we go see it? Ew. Bro says ew, ew, ew. It looks good. Ew, ew, ew. Looks fire. Look at it underwater. Guys, let's go check it out in a creative world here. Let's check out wait, I could just locate biome. What's this biome? Warm ocean. Okay, let's go see this. Are these BSL shaders? Yes. Okay, let's go find us some blue coral, shall we? How are you feeling about it? 1 to 10, guys. 10 if you love it, 1 if you also love it. There we go. There's a nice view. 10. Solid 9. It looks like coral. Okay. Tell me it's the prototype. Is negative in opinion too rough? It immediately updates? No, I can just update it with my version. Best you could do. 0. Straight 0 for effort. Dude, this is... Bro. Google Gaga Prime, I'm age regressing? Yeah. We're about to, after this stream, we are going to have a lot of mod opening slots. 9.5 because it's not curved. Yeah, ban that guy. 6 out of 7, ban that guy. How long has this been? 2 hours. It feels like it's been a million years though, huh? Please make blue coral already. Where's the details? Okay, yo, genuinely ban everyone in chat. Okay, guys, I was actually fooling all of you because I don't care what you think. We're done. I'm just kidding, I do care. But I think this is very, very fine. Okay, it's very fine. Looks like a W to me. I agree, Zenith Raiden. Okay. Wait. Oh, I almost thought we were done, but yeah, we got to do the dead. We got to make the dead version. Good catch, me. So let me just go ahead and grab our vanilla texture so we can get the colors right on that. What is it called? Tube coral. Tube coral, dead tube coral, and then let's pull up our, why am I like lost in my own computer right now? Tube coral. Name this dead tube coral. Aren't you forgetting something? Ah. Okay. So now we need to make, like, what the heck? Did I not open this? Where did it go? I just had it. I have our coral. Tube. Dead tube coral. Okay, here we go. So now we need to get these colors onto here. So let's just get these in. I mean, it's basically just coloring, because that's all I'm capable of doing is just filling in colors, apparently. And boom. Wow. Fastest texture I've ever done in my life. Dead coral. Thank you, twin. Okay, let's check this. Okay. We're gonna freeze the tick again so I can actually look at these. But like, I'm pretty happy with this. Ew, looks dead. Yeah, that's the you know, that's the point. That's the point. It should look dead. Blue coral. Blue coral. Did we have a successful texturing today? Great dead coral texture. Now let's start the details. Yo, Prime, redo it and I'll give nothing. Where is the details? Okay, yeah, we're ending stream. We are ending stream. No, but actually, though, I think we're done for today. This has gone on pretty long. I'm not answering that question, Blocky Beans. Do these get PBR? Not really, honestly, because they're going to be underwater. Like, also, the 2D stuff like this, like PBR, like, doesn't really work with it well. It's kind of hard to explain. Ending stream already? Yeah, we've been live for 2 hours. I think it's been a good stream. Thank you for the $2, Main Blob. Goodbye, Twin. Goodbye, Aisa. Good stuff. Bye, TikTok chat. Yep. Good night, guys. I'm not gonna go live tomorrow because I'm gonna be making videos all tomorrow. But the next day we will go live. So next live stream will be, you know, wherever you're watching this, TikTok and YouTube, and it'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on, I don't even know what day is it. What day is it today? Wednesday? Okay, yeah. Next stream will be on Friday, 4 p.m. Okay, and we'll you passed the iris test. Amazing news, Scarfy. Yeah. So we're done for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. 4 p.m. Friday. Be there, and mods just go down the list of chat and just start banning, bro. Just start banning. Okay, let's wrap this.